So, welcome back. Another recording, and we are moving into the diamond quarters. That's this way. So, left. As you can see, the whole thing is moving forward.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
I know.
But I trust Vala, my
Give
nut
him all of
wrangling
that,
friend.
okay. Ah. Loading screen. We'll see what will happen here. There are some quests in Diamond Quarters. We'll probably also run into our next party member, Ogren. Ogren is Paragon's Bianca's husband. Depending on which side we will choose in the end of this, well, there is nice things that might happen. First of all, up here. Oh, Council Writ. These things are important, as you can see. They give you information. Or you, yeah. Ada Hamni, I have no idea why is she here. You can speak with her.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
But I don't know. I have no idea why is she there. Other guys, people. Oh, it's a noble.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar.
Cool. And Diamond
They
Mole.
have no orders while thrones stand empty. Make Harrowmont your king now.
Criers. These guys are interesting because they are basically one. There are two of these guys in Orzammar. One is shouting in favor of Lord Harrowmont. The other one is shouting in favor of Balin. And depending on your actions, they change. What they speak about. Oh, Lady Days.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Cool. We like insulting people. Oh, that's the girl. I met her in the comments, I think.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
News of the hour. Does Lord Harrowmont think that Orzammar can hold off the dwarves forever? The Assembly demands an answer.
Right. Now this is what's this. This is the Royal Palace. And there is Harrowmont's estate. Or Harrowmont's house. But first we should go to here, to the assembly, and we will meet some guys who have the hands of the people who would like to be elected. That's, for example, him, Varta Gavorn. But first, let's try going.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Okay.
Well, all right.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Right.
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Perfect. Now we will speak with this guy, but I doubt he will tell us something. Typical elections and generally typical politics. When you go in most parliaments of Europe or anywhere, you will see this kind of situations. Bunch of people throwing rather accusations than normal rhetorical arguments and speaking with one another. Just typical shouting. So a dog is really on its place.
stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize the Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard.
Cool.
Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Everywhere I go, the same thing's happening. Is there any way I can break this stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times.
Typical.
Dulin Ferelden, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Ah, right. Okay, let's speak with Vartag Gavorn. And let's see what Prince Balin wants from us.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
News? You know who I am?
It would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and her eclectic entourage. I hear you seek the aid of Orzammar's finest.
I have nothing to say to you. I need aid against the Blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Why I have what's called a hint, yeah? Hint. That he wants to use me. Betting the Blight is more important than politics. More or less, yes.
No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new Blight.
Yeah. There is a Blight, I swear it. No, I'm not very good at swearing. Then I will have to speak my aid from Harrowmont instead. Are you implying a Grey Warden wouldn't recognize a Blight?
I believe you. But what are we to do? If Balin followed his heart and sent his men to aid you, Harrowmont would steal his throne. We would defeat the Blight and return to find our homeland devastated by an incompetent tyrant.
Oh, really? And if you don't fight, your homeland gets destroyed.
Perhaps you could prove to Prince Balin your intentions are just. If you show you owe Harrowmont no fealty, I'm sure Balin would help you. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Perfect. What kind of evidence?
Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
I'll have to think about this.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
Yeah. Let's go
As you desire.
somewhere else. That's the problem, because more or less there are consequences in both. And if you support Harrowmont and in the end he's become the king, he will be more of a traditional king, which means that Orzammar falls into tradition. But he values everyone. So it is more of a moral in a moral sense. It's a better to choose Haramond. But if you support Balin, generally the Orzammar moves forward, but Balin is a tyrant, to be honest, and he's mad with power. So I'm not sure who should I support, but I believe... Nah, we'll see how this goes out, because in the end I'm the one who will decide. Shaper it. There are some things here also.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Oh, what happened?
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaper it. What have we been reduced to?
Not my concern. Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine.
Typical.
He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Yeah. And there's some catalogers. We have another quest, which means finding the guy who stole the book. But first, there's a book here.
And so
there's
I shall.
order here.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Sounds important. Looking to hire help.
Not exactly, but I'm looking for any birth records from the old Ortan Tig. It fell in the last Blight, and my mother's family claims to be related. If I'm an Ortan, it means I'm noble. I'd have my own house, a seat in the assembly. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Oh, crap. I could look in return for some of the Ortan wealth.
You're from the surface. What do you know about fighting Darkspawn? There aren't even any expeditions planned until they settle this election. Otherwise, you need special permission from the Assembly, or some great lord.
I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Haramond have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Cool. And another quest. Quests.
Lovely.
Yeah. Deep Roads. We will visit Deep Roads, of course. There's a series of books here. Warzone Politics. We already saw how this looks like. You just take an axe and kill someone in the middle of a street. Morrigan. There's a chest. It's closed, and unfortunately here I can't. Okay. All the things that you really need, you can find them anyway. So, oh, there's another book, and there's a book.
Well, all right.
I believe there is also a belt that expands your Codex entry experience.
And so I shall.
But you have to go to Denrim to get it. And the Shaper. Oh, that's a guy who tries to wrote or something. What can you tell me?
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Great. How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
Crap. Let's talk about Orzammar.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
What do you do?
The Shaperit guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
Orzammar's history?
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
Tell me some of Orzammar's history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium. and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
Cool, where is Kal Sharok?
At the other side of the old Empire. During the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the Blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
Yeah, right. Okay, never mind. Should go.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That guy, he should give the permission for Chantry in Orzammar, but
of course
I don't need that. Yeah, Morrigan. Yeah, saving game. Morrigan level up. Blood Mage can shapeshift. Where to go with this? Let's go 24, 27. And herbalism, expert herbalism, and we can choose one more thing when it comes to spells. Force field, or there may be something else like fireball. We will need that, or shock. Chain lightning is also good later on. Flame blast not very good at this point. Let's go with force field, because force field is quite useful. Right. Where should this go? This should go here. Yep. And that's more or less. Now let's speak with the guy for Harrowmont. In the Harrowmont's estate, because he wants us to join the proving. Oh, there's a wall carving there.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king.
Yeah, as I said, they will support us from one side or another. What you will tell us?
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons. Have our traditions no value?
Yeah, traditions and value. Let's speak with the guy from Harrowmont's side. And I will try to show you how Talinia would go, because you can it's quite easily, you can quite easily battler. Oh, come on, what's with the frame rate? Let's speak with Dulan, because you can shift your allegiance.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulan Ferelden, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid. I would speak with Lord Harrowmont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping
so
down.
You'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name? Do you want me to find out? Yeah, one.
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear.
I don't think I will be stupid enough to allow him not to join us, because he's one of the most funny guys I've ever seen, and one of the most dwarven dwarf ever.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Who are you? Who is Ogren? Let's first focus on you. Who are you?
I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can say for that useless sod.
Who is he?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
What happened? Yes, that's...
All Mino's son said was how unlikely it was that a bunch of smiths would return safely from the deep roads. Which is true. Ancestors preserve us. That's what the warrior caste is for. But Ogren claimed it was an insult to a paragon. Next thing, they're in a duel to first blood to defend Branka's honor. Then Ogren starts screaming and runs him through.
Wasn't the duel to first blood?
It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the deep roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
Why does Ogren care so much about Branka?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
Branka was married to that drunk.
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Ogren was one of the best warriors
and that's
of
the
his
thing
generation.
why we need him, because he was the best warrior of his generation, right? You were arguing about Branka?
It's been 2 years since Branka left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
By the way, who's Branka?
The only paragon in the last 4 generations. Quite an honor for a girl from the Smith caste.
Why did Branka go to the deep roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
I should get going.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
And now one of the funniest lines with this guy, and generally in Orzammar.
What? Is
Never
Ogren
mind.
back again? Good idea. This area's gone to the worms.
Okay, we have to go to the proving grounds, but first to the Dust Town, because in the Dust Town there is the guy who... because I know that you have to go there first, and then to the... but first, let's speak with Liliana.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
Doesn't really like being in caves, it's unsafe. I don't really like being in caves. Well, nah. It's too stony for me. Yes, it's very grand. Generally, yes.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet.
But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
And that basically gives us a hint that... Oh. Now this will be also interesting. But coming back to Liliana, it gives us the hint that she would like a nug.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvie I'll get her money.
Jarvie is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
And that is also why that we will go inside, because of course there will be fighting, and I like fighting. And we will get... oh, there's 5 of these guys. Anyway.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what
we can
might
try to
happen.
intimidate them. Sounds like a threat. Let's try intimidating them. Take a good look. Do you really want to start this?
Whoa, whoa! Alright, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
And they are going out. So, no fighting. Well, anyway, let's speak with this guy.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Look around. What do you know about this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
Okay, what do you have for sale?
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford, I assure you.
Some health potions, that's a good idea. It's always good to buy these. Come on. Injury kits. We have quite a lot of them, so... Greater health potion recipe. Distillation agent. Remarkable ruby. And still there are some things I have to sell. Oh, by the way, I should put on those rings. Let's get out, and we move this time into... Whoa. We move to the Dust Town. That's... yes, that's that way. And let's try hearing a banter again. Because each time you go here, you will have another banter.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail, I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denerim in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
Great. And it seems, yeah, we have to go... we have to go to the Dust Town. So the third and last part of Orzammar. This time with a little... and basically it's a big slums. So casteless, which means people who have no caste, who are criminals, and at least one person we really need to find here. First of all, who are you? Oh, Dusk Town thugs, I forgot about those guys. They will attack us, of course. Okay, let's go. Let's get them. Morrigan. Who? That's the dog leader. So let's try this guy.
We get plenty for their kid.
He's now not a problem. Here.
Very well.
Yeah, shattered.
Yes?
Perfect.
Oh my!
This guy. Let's try lightning. Rain life.
Run while you can. I see. Now we get our hands.
They're not a problem, really.
Another battle, I see.
And the shield pummel for you.
Maker.
And devour.
Let's see. Oh, is that right?
And what? Someone more?
And so
They will kill him. Yeah. More or less, we've just won. Rubble. What's going on? Come on. Save the game. I would speak with this guy because he's a smuggler.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw.
Basically,
and
it's
that's not much of a
Phoenix
uniform.
armor. It looks very good. Persuade. I'm Talinia, Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections
Sounds
above
like
ground.
Yeah. Number one, I'd have to hear what you're asking.
Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Smuggling is illegal. It must be dangerous if you're paying so much.
More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
Sounds like I wouldn't approve your kind of... No, I don't have that kind of money.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
50 sovereigns. Sovereign is gold. Damn it! I lost this... Oh, no. That means we need that money. So I'll have to remember that this guy is here, and I want to speak with him later. There are some beggars. Oh, that's the guy. But first, let's take this. And now we speak with the shady Korebit or whatever.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here.
What makes you think I'm looking for anything?
I'm no fool. Nobody just wanders around in Dust Town. You're here looking for me, and I don't like it. You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along.
But you will
Too bad
die
for
anyway.
you.
Morrigan, let's go with what? let's go with this and close this.
Let's finish this. Enough! Right. No mercy! Let's go!
And yeah.
You forced our hand.
And proving research, which basically means we have to go to the proving grounds, and that is why I went here. But there's at least one more, not this, that we can speak with her later. The house will visit that place also later. Oh, that's there's a quest with. There's also a quest here.
Spare a bit for the needy, please.
Zerlinda.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today.
Get a job.
Neither have I.
Why doesn't your son's father help you?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
You seem upset. Is there some way I can help? What does the family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Is there any other solution?
Yes. I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change,
What
sleeping
kind
in
of life
doorways?
will he have? Spare him the pain. Yeah. I don't remember if I ever done this quest with this.
Maybe it would be better to spare him that. Let him join the ancestors. I could go home. I have to be alone now.
Yeah, you can
Excuse
also
me.
tell her to go somewhere like... Oh, I'll dwarf, that guy is funny. And yeah, he will give us something.
Your
Yes,
clothes
I
are
did.
so fancy. Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
She was right, better not go up there.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back.
You know anything
What's
about
to say
the
he didn't
small
fall up, eh?
rodent, down here?
Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be
Could
picky.
you catch one for
Better
me?
than nothing.
Yeah.
What for? You going to cook them up
I'll
yourself?
tell you to get me one.
Then we're in business, eh? Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes.
How much do you want?
How much you giving me? Don't know. Depends on how
Right.
big a one I catch. Give me some time.
Yeah.
I'll hunt him down for you.
We'll go back here with the guy. I'm pretty sure there was a... Madly's Emporium, that's this way. Right? No, here. Ah yes, there's the beggar. Not the beggar, he's the... Oh, the smuggler. And here's a shop. And this will be one of the last things we can find.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to
This
sell.
doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
You have some spare equipment? Yeah, basically.
Why don't you take a look?
Typical hypocritic things. Whoa. How the hell this? What? and sell it. Stop looking at it and sell it. I have no idea what happens with this. We can sell the... No, the sapphire. Oh, damn it. Remarkable greenstone. That's a gift. Ferelden. Ah, crap. What we can sell here? I will sell the crystal dragon again. Another time breaking the economy of the game. What? I sell too much things? No, the crystal dragon is the only one. Kiro greatsword, Kiro longsword. You can sell these two. And no. Warden war axe. That's for sale. These blades. I have 4 blades and I have no idea what to do with them. What's this? Shields, shields, and they require too much strength. That's for the dog. That's restricted to Morrigan. No, it's okay. Freezing coating recipe. Yeah, let's take this one. Freezing bomb, crow poison recipe. Toxic extract. Lyrium dust. These two, these are important because they are for bombs. Deep mushroom, you can buy this as well. Death root. Distillation agent. Corrupt agent, let's go like 10. Let's go with 10. Concentrator agent, that's that's one too. This kiss recipe, okay, that's more or less everything we need here. Come on.
Well, all right.
And do I have... You know what? I will try to take that with him later. Now go outside to the close to... Yes. And I move close to the proving grounds, and that would be enough for now. I will just try to equip people with more things. Oh, whoa, there's an Nog there! Yes, another Nog, which means money for me. Ready to be delivered. Cool. Dagna, since I'm already here, we can... I can already go to that guy and give him the Nog. Yeah, that's money for me.
You're the best wrangler I've ever
Still
seen.
more out there.
But
Cool.
there's more out there.
Another banter. Who's this time?
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yes. You may not believe it, but I found peace there. The kind of peace I've never known.
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. You never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always
Cool.
priceless.
Okay, now let's see what we can do with the things here. Twisted Blade. More powerful than the Blight Blood when it comes to damage. Also gives me +3 strength, +3 damage, +10 melee critical chance. Better melee critical chance. But this also has venom on it. What this gives me? +3 strength, +3 damage, 25 stamina. Twisted Blade of Redemption. And also better. This gives +3 damage. The dexterity 3 damage, 25 stamina. So these are basically to be two-handed weapons. But we will. I will think I will go with this one because +25 stamina is good, and this one is. Oh, I have Blight Blood is even better, I think. Oh no, then this one is better. Kilrock's longsword is better, but no. Let's Dance of Death. Whoa, that's two-handed. So later. Let's go with this Twisted Blade. Plus 3 strength, and since strength is the most important thing I need. Cool. And on the other hand we have the Green Blade. This is much... can go with the Twisted Blade of Redemption, or Blight Blood, or Blade of the Fallen. Let's go with the Blade... What? No. Blade of the Fallen. And yes, of course I'm fighting with this. Shield of the Protector. 3. Shield of the Protector. That requires much more strength. Whoa, plus 5 Constitution. Nice. Shield of the Protector. This also gives plus 5 Constitution, plus 10 chance to dodge attack, plus 20 physical resistance, but the defense is 2. Whoa. Plus 3 to 6. Let's at least see how this looks like. Whoa. Nice shield. You know what? I will go like this. Alistair later maybe. Oh yeah, this. I have Warrior Oak plus this. What's this? 10 attack, cash warning. Plus 6 defense, armor, chance to dodge attack, chance to avoid missile attacks. Let's give this one here. It's 3 damage, armor penetration, concentration ring, plus 3 health regeneration in combat. Yeah, this goes here. I'm quite sure this will just be a plus 10, plus 3, or this one. This one's better for Alistair. Morrigan, Liliana, you get the Harvest Ring, and this ring. Now, Alistair, you're not able to use anything like this. You too, and as well as you. Okay. So Alistair, you can use the Green Blade. Everything else is requires too much power. Strength. Morrigan, nope, nothing from you here. And Liliana, you also can't use. You can use the Green Blade. Yes, the Green Blade is better than Silgan Sword. So this one's for you. And here you have Longbow, and yeah, more or less you can move a little bit forward. Shield looks a little bit nice, but generally I see that it's not exactly what is the part of this set. I'm quite sure she will end up in this set, or someone at least will end up in this set. Okay, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.